Hi guys, you're welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be giving you a little story time about what happened to me during this pregnancy and even the last pregnancy, that is pregnant with my first baby, falling during pregnancy. Yeah, falling during pregnancy. I don't know if this is something that is common, but it actually happened to me. And it happened to me in my first pregnancy and also happened to me just a few days ago in this second pregnancy. But if today is your first time stopping by, you're welcome. My name is Eti and this is Eti Mark YouTube channel. This is where we share everything lifestyle on this channel, beauty tips, pregnancy, because currently your girl is pregnant, and yeah, we are having a lot of pregnant content this time around and pregnancy content. And if you love what you see, please join the family by subscribing, liking this video, and also sharing it with your friends. Now let's get into the story. When I was pregnant with my baby last year, 2020, I was pregnant with my first baby in 2020, which was just last year. And when it was close to my delivery period, close to my delivery time, I had to start doing production, a lot of production, preparing for maternity leave, because I knew that once I deliver I will not have time to do a lot of work. And in case you don't know, I own a skincare brand, a natural skincare brand known as Eti France Skincare, where I make natural product for your skin that doesn't damage the skin. It doesn't damage the skin at all. So you can check us out on www.etifranceskincare.com or check the description box below. So then I was doing production, going to my factory to do production in order to do like bulk produce for the maternity. And then I went on a Saturday morning to go and I think kind of continue from where I stopped the previous day. And when I got there, I wore slippers, I wore palm slippers and all of that. The floor is tiled, and I got there, I was doing my things, I was just walking around with my heavy pregnancy, doing stuff and all of that, the little things I could do. And then little did I know that there was oil on the floor, like oil from production was on the floor. Immediately I put my leg on it. Immediately I stepped on the oil. I slipped and then I fell on my tummy. I slipped and fell on my tummy. Immediately my staff were around, I think two of them, they were around. Immediately they heard me fall. They rushed to me and picked me up, and I got up from that place and moved away from that room entirely. I moved away to a different section, picked up my phone and called my husband. I called my husband. My husband was just returning from his regular Saturday exercise, and I called him and I told him my voice was low, I was sad, I think I was kind of crying, and I told him that I just fell. He was like, what happened? You just did what? I'm coming there now, I'm coming there now. So he had to, he was just from what he told me, he just got to the compound and was about to enter the house. So since I told him I fell, he just turned back and came right away. Like he came running to meet me in my factory. I was like, oh, what happened? So I came out from there. I was so scared. I was so scared because I was shaking, like kind of my mood was so low. It was so low. And I got to the car. I was worried. I hope there's nothing wrong. I hope there's nothing wrong with my baby and all of that. And then when I went to the hospital, when I got to the hospital, I complained to the doctor that I fell, and the doctor was like, okay, you know what, we need to do a scan to find out if the placenta is still in place, if the placenta is still intact. So if the placenta is still intact, then you are fine. So we did a scan They checked everything and the placenta was still intact and was still attached. I think that is what he said, and I was fine. He told me I was fine, so I did not have to bother or worry myself again about the fall. Came back home, life returned to normal, and I started becoming extremely careful. Not that I wasn't careful before, but I was now extremely careful, and I was now scared of going to that particular place that I fell until I delivered. Now that was with my first baby, falling while pregnant with my first baby. Now for the second baby that just happened a few days ago on Sunday, we were preparing to go to church because my church starts by 8 o'clock, and we wake up, prepare ourselves to go to church early and all of that. So when I woke up, I decided to prepare my daughter Eliora. I like bathing her, giving her a bath on Sundays, so I took her to the bathroom. I know I was heavily pregnant, but I'm like, you know what, I still want to do this. I can no longer bend because I used to sit, but when I sit and bend I feel pains, so I can no longer sit and bend to give her a bath. So I took her to my bathtub, did everything, washed her body, and I washed her body, everything that I needed to do. She brushed and the rest of them. And then when it was like almost when we were about to leave the bathroom, my husband was here in the room. He was ironing his clothes and my clothes for us to wear to church. And the next thing that happened, I slipped in the bathroom floor. I slipped, and because I was just bending over the bathtub where she was, and I slipped and fell into the bathtub and hit my tummy, like this part of my tummy. I hit it on the bathtub, and then I fell on my baby, and my baby fell and hit her head on the bathtub. And it happened that immediately that thing happened is when my husband was coming or walking to the wardrobe to drop the clothes that he has ironed, and immediately he was like, what happened? He rushed to me, picked me up, and then carried the baby out of the bathtub. The baby was crying. I just got up and I started crying. What is happening? What is happening? I was crying not because I was in pain, but I was crying because I just want to bat my baby so that we can go to church, and I am falling on her and then making her to also fall and hit her head on the bathtub. Like, it was so sad. I could not just wrap my head around it. I'm like, what sort of thing is this? Is it that I can't do things again? Can't I do things like, can't I do normal things anymore? Why will I fall on my baby? Like, for God's sake, why will I fall on my baby? Like, saying these things still makes me teary. Like, seriously, still makes me teary, because I am supposed to be protecting her. I'm not supposed to be putting her in danger. I was like, how does she feel that her mom actually fell on her? I know it's not my doing. It's not something that I caused. It's because I slipped, and because of everything my husband said, because I'm pregnant, I no longer have the balance that I used to have again. That is why, and all of that. I shouldn't worry myself, I shouldn't bother myself. But it's still something that made me sad, something that I wasn't happy about, something that I feel like, will this baby even trust me to give her a birth next time, or she'll be feeling that mommy is going to fall on her again? Like, all those silly thoughts. It just made me so sad, and I sat down there and I cried for a long time. I cried silently for a long time. So my husband was like kind of worried. Are you feeling pains? Is the place painful? Where did you hit? And all of that. I told him, it's not that I'm feeling pains like that. I'm just feeling so sad. I'm feeling bad that I fell on my baby and also on my tummy. But then that did not stop us from going to church. I still maintain, I still got myself. I was still very sad and moody, but I still got myself. I dressed up, had my own bath, and then we went to church. And That was just it. I don't know if you have, or anyone, you know anyone, or you yourself, you've experienced falling during pregnancy, because I've actually experienced it twice now, and I'm always trying to be extra careful, because I don't want a situation whereby I'm falling, like, kind of, I don't like it. It doesn't sound good. It's not good. Like, if I'm falling alone without pregnancy, yes, it's fine, but falling with pregnancy, with a baby, it's not a desirable something at all. I know, not to anybody, but it just happened, and this is what happened to me. I also went to the doctor today. I complained to the doctor that I fell in the bathroom, so she asked me, is my tummy paining me and all of that? Did I feel the baby's movement after the fall and all? I told her yes, the baby is still moving, even stronger than before. The baby is moving. She was like, okay, I'm going to check you now to see if the baby is fine and all of that. So she checked me today again and was like, okay, you don't have any problem, the baby is fine, there's the baby's heartbeat and the rest of them. So I'm glad that it was not something bad. Even though I fell during these 2 pregnancies, it's not something that bad. It did not get to a point that I had to be rushed to the hospital. I'm thankful to God for that. And I'm also I don't know. I'm just thankful to God that it did not get so bad. It did not get so bad that like it did not get so bad. And please just let me know, share your experience with me below. Have you ever experienced falling during pregnancy or something? How did you feel when you fell? And just let me know. Did you feel bad, guilty, like the way I'm feeling, or the way I was feeling? And I don't know. Just let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'll be reading your comments. Thank you for watching this video. I don't want this video to be too long, and subscribe if you've not. Like this video, share with your friends, and don't forget to check out my my website, where I sell natural skincare products made by myself here in Nigeria, and then we ship worldwide. The website is www.etifranceskincare.com. You can check the description box for phone number and our Instagram handle, which is at @etifranceskin_skincare. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.